Next up, we've got the Northwater Guide Vest. From what I understand, this vest was originally designed in about 2004. And chatting with some of my friends, kayak guides, they say they've seen a few of them over the years. But to be honest, it's new to me, and I don't know that this has ever really kind of caught on. But there is a lot to like about this, this vest. You can see how it works is that it actually goes over the top of a traditional foam PFD. Now, to take the best advantage of this vest, you probably want a kind of low feature PFD underneath, otherwise you're kind of negating the need or the utility of all of those bells and whistles that the PFD has. So I've got a pretty basic old school Kokatat paddling PFD under here. And this guide vest, this Northwater unit, sits over the top. One thing I noticed right away is I tried it with a Salis Solo, which is a more lower cut recreational PFD, and immediately noticed that the guide vest was not cut properly for that. So depending on the PFD that you're going to deploy, or whether Northwater can be talked into maybe designing a slightly lower cut version that has more versatility, you might want to keep that in mind. However, basically what we've got is a lot of storage options for the Marine Guide. You can see we've got a radio pouch here. It's got a Fastex buckle here to secure the radio. My one comment about that is you can see that just the positioning of the pocket ends up with the antenna kind of tickling your chin a little bit. Wouldn't be too bad if either the pocket was a little lower or maybe even angled a little bit to the side. Another possibility, a little improvement might be, instead of having this plastic buckle here to secure the radio to, maybe what would be better off would be a little loop in the webbing down below here, and we could clip that into there. Otherwise, we've got plenty of attachment points. We've got a number of lash tabs for strobes, for knives and the like. Nice strong D-ring here. And we've got a quick release belt here, but it's not got a D-ring, and it doesn't seem to have like the kind of heavy duty fabric and weight that we would want for a rescue vest. So don't think of this as a rescue vest, but nevertheless this belt is useful for cinching up, and you know, in a pinch you probably could tow a kayak, but I certainly would not deploy this in a critical swift water rescue situation. You can see we've got a bear spray pouch here, and there's lots to like about that. The only problem was that when I pulled my bear spray out, I found that it was a slightly too large diameter. So perhaps an improvement here would be to have elastic sidewalls to accommodate more variety in the diameter of the bear spray. Otherwise, I really would like the idea of having some kind of storage on your PFD to have the bear spray there, because along with the radio, bear spray is probably the next most common thing that we're always struggling as marine guides in finding a place to store it. So yeah, there's a great big back pocket on here. Maybe kayak guides have found that useful. I'm not sure that it's got much utility for us. Usually we'd be wearing a backpack with our shore gear on, so nixay on the rear pocket. One thing I really am thinking forward that will probably be great with this vest is a situation where we come on shore in summer, and then, you know, you've got warm weather, you don't want to keep your PFD on, so you slip the PFD off, you put the vest back on, and you've got your bear spray, you've got your radio, and a few pockets here for some bits and pieces, some doodads. One comment on the pockets though, again, they probably would be better off designed with a bit of a sidewall, because as it is, it's just a flat piece of fabric. I guess there's a little bit of extra fabric there to give it some volume, but I think, you know, some kind of sidewall structure, at least on one of them, so that you could maybe get a pair of binoculars, a compact pair of binoculars in there, would maybe add to the utility. But overall, this is a really nicely made unit. It's they're each custom measured to order, so you won't find these on Northwater's website. What they suggest is to contact them, provide your measurements, and they'll custom fit these for you. So yeah, I would say this is worth a look. It's kind of an older idea, but something that's worth breathing a little bit more life into.